Back on Morning Line, thanks for joining us. It is Social Security Day with Josh Horn. Lots of calls. We're going to go and try to get as many of you as possible, try to answer these questions for you quickly. And we will go next to Tara.
You know how it works.
Hi, Tara. Are you there, Tara?
Hello?
Hello. Hey there. Go ahead, ma'am.
Hey, finally. I'm 66 and I'm drawing Social Security, right?
Okay.
Okay. I went from disability to Social Security. Could I? Oh, excuse me. But when I switched over, they cut me $200. Was I able to stay on? I heard I could stay on disability and.
What did you know? What the $200 was?
What?
What it was for?
Did they say why?
No.
No.
Yeah, that's a tough one because typically when you hit your full retirement age, you transition from disability to retirement, and that's a seamless transition. There shouldn't really be any change. And you know, I'm really kind of.
They just took out a one-time $200 fee. It seems like.
$200, yeah. After I switched from disability
to full retirement.
Was it one time?
I had cancer, and I went from, you know, I had to. But whatever, you know.
Was it just a one-time thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that
one-time thing. I mean,
$200 has it switched? Like you've always said, it's seamless, right? So.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if some kind of overpayment happened or for some reason an overpayment. If there was something with, we've had situations where TennCare stopped paying for Medicare premiums, and folks had to reapply for that, that's actually through the Department of I mean, it comes out of your Social Security. It will affect your Social Security check, but that's through the state of Tennessee. I don't know if it has something to do with the TennCare or the you know, the programs that pay for your Medicare. It could be a couple of different things. Unfortunately, without looking at your record, I won't be able to tell. Okay, but it does sound like enough that maybe it's worth looking into. You have a reason to get an explanation for that. Right.
Unfortunately, we can't answer that for you right here, but yeah, if you want, leave a number and we'll give it to Josh.
Yeah, we'll look.
If that's all right, if Tara's still on line one, if you don't mind getting it, maybe you can just check the record and see if
we'll take a look and see if there's some $200 something or another that I can tell.
Yeah, Tara's on line one, Mary or Rick. If you want to just grab her number, we'll try to pass that on to her. I hope she didn't hang up. Let's go to Karen. Hi, Karen. Hello, Karen.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you now.
Okay, I'm on speakerphone, so bear with me.
Okay.
You were speaking earlier of Social Security not being a sole means of support, and preparing for the future, having the rainy day fund. I've had that, and in the 7 years that I have been widowed, I constantly see it dwindling. I can't seem to keep my head above water and find myself living paycheck to paycheck, so to speak.
Sure.
And to better explain just a little bit, I've been widowed for 7 years. When my late husband passed, my 3 children were granted benefits, but I was denied as a widow, and I was told that that was because I was left a means of making an income. Well, now 2 of those children have aged out of the system, so it's just me trying hard to run his business and have 1 child on Social Security. The only issue with that is, since he's passed, I have to pay at least half of my income, what he earned solely for a family of 5. I pay half of that or more out to an employee to cover the work that he did. Is there any way to, at this late date, still appeal the fact that I was denied benefits as a widow?
Yeah, let me ask you this too. How old's the child, the one that's still drawing?
He's 10 now. He was 2 when his father passed.
Okay. So we got a couple of things. One is you do have 60 days from the date of a decision to appeal and be protected back to when you first talked to us. Now you can still try to apply at this point for the widow's benefits, but anybody under their full retirement age is subject, even if it's widows, if it's mothers, no matter what benefits, is subject to the annual earnings limit, which we've talked about in context with retirement benefits, which is about $16,000. So if you're earning more than $16,000, you're not going to be able to draw or you're going to be penalized. You know, if you're making significantly more than that, you won't be able to draw anything. Which it sounds like it was what happened when you applied before, because you're subject to that earnings limit, and at the time it probably didn't make a whole lot of difference because the entire benefits payable was split between the 3 children. Now that you're down to just the 1 child, there may be some additional benefits that's not being paid out because you don't have additional children drawing, or because you're not able to draw. The one benefit that some folks are not aware of is called mother's benefits, and it's payable similar to widow's benefits, but it's the criteria is that you have a child that's drawing on the person that's deceased that's under age 16, and you can draw simply for that reason. But again, you're going to be subject to that earnings limit. So if you're still running the business and you're making a significant income on that, you're not going to be able to draw anything. Now, if you're only making $16,000, $18,000, $20,000, you definitely want to look into it, even if you have to apply fresh and not be protected back then, to try to get some benefits off of that.
All right, good. Hopefully that helps. But yeah, it's a tough situation for her. She's got that business, and she has to hire someone else and pay that money to help run the business. Man, some of the issues people deal with, it's difficult. Let's go to George. Hi, George. Are you there, George? George. Going once, going twice. All right, we'll go to Lisa. Hi, Lisa.
Hello?
Hey, Lisa, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Thank you so much.
Sure.
Hi. I am in my late 40s, and I'm on Social Security Disability and SSI.
Okay.
And I'm a single mom, and I do not make barely over $700 a month. So obviously, that's very difficult to survive. I live in income-based housing, but my question to you is, my apartment manager said that she had heard that people that were disabled as me could, if you can find something that you can do, she thought that you could try to work, maybe 10 hours or so doing something. I'm on Medicare as well because I have lots of medical issues. So my concern is, I'm not sure what I can do, but if I can find something to do, obviously, you can't live off of $700.
Right.
I'm thinking quick. Would I lose my disability and my Medicare by making, some things I can eat?
No, Lisa, that's a great question, and listen to the answer, because I think you've got some hope here.
Yeah, take a look, and you need to take a look, because you said SSI and Social Security Disability, and you need to take a look at how much you're drawing on each program. So SSI is $1 for $2 offset. If you make $100, then $50 of your SSI is going to go away. If you make $200, $100 of your SSI is going to go away. So if you're only drawing $200 on your SSI, that could be affected. Social Security has completely different rules on going back to work, and basically you have 9 months where you can make as much as you want to, and it's not going to make any difference. They can be consecutive months. If you try for 3 months and then take a break and then try for another 2 months, but 9 months in there you can make as much as you want to. And then after that, we have a substantial gainful activity amount, which is about $1,100, $1,200, something like that. And if you make more than that, we're not going to pay you. If you're under that, we will pay you, and we can go back and forth like that for about 3 years before they look at even stopping your benefits. So yes, and we want you to try to go back to work. We want you to find something, and even if it's part-time, you can do that and continue drawing benefits.
I have to ask real quick, just in terms of why she could have both Social Security and SSI?
Yeah, if she didn't earn a whole lot and didn't pay into the system very much, so she may only qualify for $300 in Social Security.
Okay.
Then SSI can come in and make up at least to the SSI limit.
All right, so that's something you have to be aware of. If you have a lot of SSI, the working becomes a little more problematic, because they're going to take money out. But as far as the other one, you go that route, and it's something where you can make as much as you want and see how you do, and enough to help supplement your income. That's a good way to go. See if we can squeeze in one real quick one. Lee, are you there? Are you there, Lee? All right, we'll go to Frank. Hey, Frank, are you there?
Frank here.
Yeah, go ahead real quick, Frank. Just got a few seconds.
The question I'm asking, you talking about disability a while ago?
Yeah.
I got to go to hearing. I've been on this stuff way over years on the paper I filled out.
Yeah.
What they do at that hearing?
Okay, what are they going to do at the hearing?
At the actual hearing, the judge is going to, it's your opportunity face-to-face to talk to the judge, plead your case, say, hey, this is what's going on.
Can you show him the scars from the surgery?
If he, And
Understand.
hopefully, and probably by then he's already got pictures of it from your
so he
medical
knows your
records. You
condition.
probably
All right.
don't have to, anything like that. But they
Gotcha.
should have pictures. They should be very familiar with your situation, your case. They will probably ask you several questions. Have you tried this? What about this? What do you think about that? There's going to be a dialogue there. They may get a vocational specialist to come in and talk to you. There's just a couple of different things like that. But it is a time for dialogue, and it's a time for you to plead your case.
Yeah, take advantage of that. Jump right on that. All right, we just have enough time. Unfortunately, you can't get to all these calls, and there have been so many good callers. He'll be on again here, okay, in the not too distant future. He's a regular guest. Real quick, in terms of people getting the mysocialsecurity.com, right?
Right. Go to socialsecurity.gov,
Gov, right.
not .com.
Right.
Socialsecurity.gov, and in the corner it says sign in, sign up. And you click that, and you can create a My Social Security account, and you can have access to a whole bunch of different tools and features in your account, your earnings record, things like that.
It's so intuitive. It's great. I mean, many of the questions asked on this show, if you don't have a computer, and I know many of you may not, library's got one, friend might have one, get on there, open up a page, and search it. It'll answer a lot of the questions.
It will.
Help you through the process. That's just one great way to go. But everyone, just don't give up on your appeals. Stick with it. Josh, thank you.
Absolutely.
It's good to see you, and I guess we'll see you in the new year, I imagine. Have a happy holiday, Merry Christmas, and thanks for coming on and helping these folks.
Absolutely.
You guys
I
do
look
a nice
forward to
job. Really appreciate it. Take a break. Be back with a programming note right after this.